On this week's Baddies Caribbean, we saw Emma fight Scotty, we saw Ivory sneak Lex, and we saw Summer get bitch slapped by Tinka. You better believe we're going to talk about it. All that and more right now on the Baddies Midwest After Show, only on Damien After Dark. Welcome back. If you want to talk Baddies, Zeus Network, all things trashy reality TV, you've come to the right place. I'm your host, Damien, and I'm so excited that you're here joining me. But before we begin, please click that subscribe button right down below here by clicking my name, Damien After Dark. Click it down there. Click subscribe and also press the thumbs up button and like this video. That helps me get into the YouTube algorithm, and if you don't do anything else while you're here, click that thumbs up button, please, okay? That helps me out so much. I've got dog hair all over my toboggan. I thought it was going to be a little colder than it was today, and it's actually been 75 all day. It's been pretty nice. So I hope the weather is nice where you are. Now, join the conversation, let your voice be heard. Get in the comment section, leave me your thoughts and opinions on this week's episode, and I will try to reply back to you. In the description box below will be some ways that you can donate if you would like to donate to the channel to help us grow and sustain, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart for being here and supporting me, okay? Let's get into this episode. I'm going to try to run through it real quick to talk about some things. I'm going to try to run through. I don't have a lot of time. I'm always on a crunched schedule. I don't know why I do this to myself. I've got to leave for work in like 33 minutes. And y'all know how we are over here. We're a little long-winded over here. We tend to go over a little bit, but listen, let's get into it. So it starts off with Natalie talking about how, the OGs will not be staying in the house. The OGs will be staying in their own separate house, but she's going to leave Biggie, Tinka, and DTB there to supervise the new girls. And Biggie wasn't having it, of course, and Natalie says that she's making Biggie stay in the new girl's house because Biggie was not standing on business in prior episodes. Remember, we all know that the girls have been, giving Biggie shit for not defending herself. When someone approaches Biggie, we know that Summer approached Biggie and pressed her about some shit, and Biggie was like, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems, right? So Natalie thinks that this is what makes Biggie not be a baddie, right? So she tells Biggie that she has to stay in the new girl's house. Now, a lot of the fans think that Natalie picks on Biggie, and I think she does, I think she does, but I also think it's because Natalie doesn't respect Biggie. Natalie doesn't think she's a baddie, and truth be told, Natalie doesn't want Biggie there. I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I think I've said that before. The only reason Biggie is there is because production knows that Biggie has fans. That whether y'all believe it or not, Biggie does have a group of fans that like her. So production, Zeus Network, Lemon Pepper, they override what Natalie says. Natalie can say she don't want somebody there, but if Zeus wants him there, they're gonna be there. Okay. Now Nat tells the girls to go outside. She's got a surprise for them. Everybody go outside. They all go outside to see a Baddies tour bus, and Natalie says they haven't had a tour bus since Baddies West, so they're getting a tour bus this season for Baddies Midwest. It's all black, this matte black, with the Baddies Midwest logo. But did anybody else think what I was thinking? Because as I'm watching, I'm like, now how did y'all get two buses? Because how are y'all gonna get 57 girls on a bus? Don't those tour buses only like sleep 12 people? 12 to 16 people, and they probably got what, 20 girls? I don't know. But that bus was tea. I'm not even gonna cap, right? Because they had the bus all decked out on the outside and the inside. The inside had all the little pink accents, the pink pillows. They had the little pink decorations. They had the bus loaded with snacks, bitch. I'm like, shit. I wanna get on the bus. I wanna go on the Baddies tour. It looked like, it'd be a good time. So the girls get on the bus. They head to their first appearance, which is in Detroit. Everybody's in the club. They're partying. They're having a good time. The baddies are literally standing on couches because there's nowhere else to stand. The club is so packed. and everybody's dancing. And why is Lemon Pepper up there dancing with the girls with his face blurred, like we don't know your light bulb shaped head? All the girls up there dancing, they having a good time, and then all of a sudden you see Lemon Pepper's light bulb head right there blurred out. It gets me how y'all be blurring y'all's faces out like we don't know who the fuck that is. Child, please. Where is my vape? All the girls, all the girls that are musicians get to perform. So we hear Natalie. Y'all know Natalie is a rapper now. We calling her Natalie Minaj. I guess Natalie. I guess Natalie want to be the next Nicki, the next Cardi, the next Meg, the next Lotto. I don't know, but Natalie, we all know. Natalie got a little song that she's featured on. She's been singing. Fuck that broke bitch, choke bitch. You keep my name in your throat, bitch. Hoes talking shit. But I know they scared, probably. Welcome to Baddies. Everybody fucking everybody. Okay? That's what the lyrics really should say. So Natalie performs her little song. Jaden Alexis performs her little hit, because Jaden, y'all can say what y'all want about Jaden, but her song, she had everybody playing her song last summer. Jaden had everybody putting her song on their Instagram. I'm a bad little bitch and I'm snipped like a Barbie. Hips, lips, ass in a car. I'm his fave motherfucker. Hello, motherfucker. 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 I love that song. I feel like she ate down with that song. Okay, I was here for it. I was here for it. And then Biggie and Taseki performed their song, WWD, which stands for What We Doing. What's the word? What we doing? Look at the way that I'm moving. Off the dime, a pasado. Feeling like I hit the lotto. I'ma get money cause that is the motto. Anyone hating can catch all these hollows. You a baddie. Come and follow. All of my bitches be looking like models. Okay, I love that song too. I love Biggie and Taseki's song. Okay, I love it. I think that's their element. I don't think that they should be on Baddies. I understand why they're on Baddies. It's a platform. It gets their music out there and it pays their bills. I get it, right? But Taseki and Biggie's personalities to me, I don't like watching them. Lame. Not my favorite. But their music, oh my god, I love their music. I think Tasiki is such a talented musician. And I think Biggie's got some cute music. Like, if I would actually have gone to this, right? This Baddies, like, of all the Baddies tours they've done, this was the tour I probably would have wanted to go to. Because I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed Natalie's little song. Even though Natalie's not the best musician, I like her little song. Welcome to Baddies. It's overplayed, yes, but it's catchy. I like it. I'm not gonna sit up here in front and stunt, okay? I like Jaden's song. I like Biggie and Tasiki's song. I would have went to that club appearance that night. Now Roelly performs her song, and somebody starts booing her. Someone in the audience starts booing Roelly, so she throws a drink at them. She throws a drink at them, and then the girl in the audience launches a drink back at them. And I'm just like, oh God, no, Roelly, I'm with you, girl. I'm with you when you're right. But I don't think you were right in this scenario by throwing a drink at the lady that was booing you, because that comes with the territory, my love. Everybody in the audience is not always going to like you or your music. And you can ask any musician. They've probably been booed at least once in their life. You can be, bitch, the best musician out there, okay? You can be on your Beyonce or Rihanna shit, and there's gonna always be a hater in the audience mad that you're up there with confidence performing, right? So you can't feed in to these people's bait, because that's what they're doing. They're baiting you. They're baiting you, and they're trying to get a response, and they got one out of you, Roelly, and you chunked the drink, and you can't do that. You have too much to lose now. You have too much to lose. You can't let everybody's not on Baddies like you. Everybody's not. You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense when I say that? Everybody ain't gonna like you, and you can't always, you know, harm them if you don't like what they have to say. Just is what it is. Now, and then Tasiki, she said in her confessional, Detroit, y'all were having a little too much fun because y'all started throwing drinks at us, and it's like, did y'all not see Roelly throw the drink first? Like, are we missing something here? Now, it's the next day, and Natalie is at the table talking to Summer and Dolly, right? And Natalie pretty much tells Summer that, like, yo, you were crunk the night before. You were crunk. And she was like, do you remember saying that you were going to yank Tinka Bella's Baddies chain from her and take it from her? And Summer's like, I did not say that. And Natalie, and Natalie's kind of like, well, yeah, you did. She's kind of adamant that Summer said it, and Summer was like, I did not say it. Now, Natalie and Dolly, Bad Dolly, who's also sitting there, are sort of insinuating that Summer was probably too drunk that she doesn't remember what she said. But Summer says, I know I did not say that. Now, my thing is, I didn't see it on camera. Did y'all? Did she say it? Did I miss it? Did she say she was going to do that and I missed it? Because my thing is, if Summer said it, we know Zeus would roll the footage, right? Roll the footage. We want to see if she said it or not. Because she's denying it at this point. Or is it a possibility that she was too drunk to remember and that she did say it? Summer says, she can't do shit without these girls jumping down her throat. Bad Dolly says that Summer brings it up on herself because she's trolling and she starts shit with everybody. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Summer is just trolling? Or do y'all just think this is who Summer is? Is this just who she is? I don't know. I think Summer may be maybe putting on a little bit for the cameras, but I'm not mad at it because it's entertaining, and to me, it comes off authentic. I feel like this is probably who Summer really is. But and Dolly, Bad Dolly, that was sitting there. I'm trying to like her, and she's cute, but her makeup was given casket sharp. Okay, she looked like she was pressed and ready to go and lie down. Okay. Um, And it was also given I'm trying to show out in front of Natalie because Dolly was trying to press Summer right there in front of Natalie. Now, Natalie's shady ass decides to text Tinkerbella and tell Tinkerbella to come in the room. Summer said that she didn't. Summer is claiming that she didn't say that she was going to take your chain last night, right? So Natalie's playing producer, and Tinkerbella walks in the room. And Tinkerbella walks straight up to Summer and looks straight down at her. Tinkerbella literally looks like she could be Summer's mom. Seriously, Summer looks like she's every bit of 18 years old. Tinkerbella looks like she's every bit of 40, and that looked like mother and daughter. It looked like Tinkerbella was the mother standing over her daughter and reprimanding her. Okay, now Tinka walks up to Summer and says, "Don't ever let me hear you say you gonna snatch anything off of me." And before Summer could get anything out of her mouth, bitch, Tinkerbella said, "Whop," and slapped her across the motherfucking face. Ho! Summer starts moving back. Tinkerbella snatches that wig off her head. I was like, "Oh shit! Oh snap! Oh snap! God damn!" She slapped the fuck out of you, Summer, and I like you. But Tinka, it's giving bully vibes, Tinka. You didn't have to do all that. And Summer, why you let Tinkerbella walk up to you and like stand over you like that? First of all, that would have never happened. As soon as Tinkerbella would have came out and stood over me like that, no, baby, I gotta stand up. You're not standing over me like that. So you let her stand over you, number one. That was mistake number one, Summer. Then you let her bitch slap you. That was mistake number two. Mistake number three was you left the scene of the crime. You walk away. You didn't get your lick back. I have yet to see you get your lick back. Are you scared of Tinkerbella, Summer? We saw you line it up with girl after girl after girl after girl on episodes 1 and 2. We saw you fight Ivory, and to me, Ivory fights better than Tinkerbella. Why didn't you go get your lick back? Get your lick back, Summer. Tinkerbella screams, "Don't you ever! Something that I worked hard for." Tinkerbella, really? You worked hard for a baddie chain? What did you do to work hard for a baddie chain? Lay on your back? Sis, is that what you did? How did you work hard for a baddie chain? You fought bitches all day? Child, miss me with it. Natalie orchestrated all that bullshit though. Y'all peep that? Natalie orchestrated all that. Yeah, but Summer's a good one because Tinkerbella would have had to have lined it up. Okay? Line that shit up. Ain't no motherfucking way a hoe gon' motherfucking bitch slap me in front of God and everybody and think you finna get away with it. The fuck? Now, Summer goes upstairs to her room like a child that was just reprimanded by her mother. That's what it was giving me. Okay? Summer looks like she just got her ass beat by her mama. Um, and again, my thing is, if Summer said it, Zeus, why did you not roll the footage? Okay, I'm sure y'all have the footage, right? Y'all got cameras in the Sprinter van, little GoPros. We got people walking around filming. Roll the bean footage. I want to see if Summer said it because Summer is adamant that she did not say this. Now, Summer, you were a little drunk. So do you not remember? But I'm trying to side with Summer because they have no footage. So I'm like, is Natalie just trying to start some shit? Is Natalie trying to provoke a fight between Summer and Tinkerbella? Is that what's happening here? What do y'all think? Do y'all think Summer actually said that she was going to take Tinkerbella's Baddies chain from her? Or do y'all think Natalie may be up to some bullshit? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, Bad Dolly goes to get Summer. They bring her back to the table. And Summer tells Tinkerbella, look, last night you walked up to me and you said to me, do you want my baddie's chain? That's what Summer's saying. Summer is alleging that Tinkerbella is the one who came to her and said, look, do you want my chain? Are you wanting my chain? And Tinkerbella is denying it. She says that's not how it happened. So I don't know. I don't know. It's her word against hers. It's he said, it's she said. So I don't know. I want to hear what y'all think about that, though. I want to hear who y'all believe. Now let's swap scenes for a minute. Let's go to the other side of the house where we see Big Lex confiding in Jaden and Lord Farquaad. Now Lord Farquaad is Emma, okay? Emma. Now Jaden is, or Lex is talking about her issues with Jayla and how she thinks Jayla is a bully, and Farquaad is describing her issues with Scotty and how she feels like Scotty was boring. Now, I can respect Lex. I can respect Lex's perspective to where she thinks Jayla is a bully. That would make more sense. But for Lord Farquaad to come into this season starting shit with Scotty because she thinks it's boring, it gives pick me vibes. It gives thirsty vibes. It gives I need a storyline. I need something to make me stand out so I'm not that girl fading in the background. That's what it's giving me, okay? I mean, and that would be like Scotty. That would be like Scotty on day one saying, "I don't think Emma's a baddie because she looks like Quagmire from Family Guy." Right? Right, Emma? You think Scotty's boring. That would be like her saying she don't think that you're pretty enough to be a baddie because you look like Quagmire. I mean, it's the same thing, right? Now, while the girls are talking shit about Scotty in this situation, producers decide to be messy and cue Scotty in. So Scotty walks in and says, "What y'all talking about?" You, my love. They're talking about you. Um, so she decides to walk into the room, and Emma has the nerve. Lord Farquaad has the nerve. Quagmire has the nerve to tell Scotty that Scotty did too much yesterday, that she didn't have to do all that. She didn't have to rip her wig off. She was doing I feel like my head is the exorcist right now, and it could just, like, am I in the Twilight Zone? Are we watching the same show, Quagmire? You started that shit. What did you think was gonna happen between you and Scotty? Y'all were gonna braid hair and bake cookies when all was said and done? Make it make sense. Now Scotty says that Emma is a fan and a wannabe. And that's how I'm seeing it. I don't know how y'all are seeing it, but Emma is giving straight up fan vibes. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Emma has been watching Baddies since Baddies ATL. Emma has always wanted to be on the show, and Emma finally got her chance to be on the show. And she never liked Scotty. She always hated Scotty. And when she got on the show, she took her chance to go at her. But I feel like she missed. I feel like she missed. Um, Now, Scotty ate Emma up with the line when she said, "Bitch, that's why I'm back after 5 seasons. That's why I'm Scotty with the motherfucking body. That's why I'm that bitch." I said, "Come on, Scotty. Let them know why you should be here, Scotty. That's what we want to see from you. That's how you let bitches know you're not boring, when you just so effortlessly let shit roll off your tongue and let the girls know what time it is." My goddamn joint keeps going out. I'm Scotty with the motherfucking body. I'm that bitch. That's why I've been here 5 motherfucking seasons. Now, Emma, I'm gonna tell you, Emma, now how you could have ate Scotty up was just telling her, no, baby, you've been here 5 seasons because you've laid on your back. But she can't say that, right? Because the boss is probably standing right there. Now, again, Emma is keeping on. She's continuing on with this. I feel like you did too much, bro, by pulling my wig off and ripping my wig, bro. You did too much. And it's like, bitch, what did you think this was? So Emma ends up saying she wants her ones with Scotty. She wants to fight Scotty. So she stands up, she goes towards Scotty, and they start scrapping right off the bat. Now who would y'all give that fight to? I have to give that fight to Scotty because if you watch, we didn't see much of that fight, right? We didn't see much of that fight. The cameramen didn't really catch all that fight. But what I did see was Scotty kicked at first, and then I saw a fist land on Emma's head. Go back and rewind and watch. I saw Scotty land a lick, and then we saw Scotty kind of shuffling with Lord Farquaad. It looked like she was, you know what I'm saying? So I have to get that to Scotty. It's not like Scotty whooped Emma's ass. It's not like it was some landslide of a fight. But if I had to give it to anybody, it would be her. I didn't see Emma do anything. Emma, if you're gonna talk all that shit, mama, you gotta come quicker than that. And you fighting Scotty, sis. I feel like you chose to go after Scotty because you thought she was weak sauce and you thought Scotty was not gonna be able to fight you back or wouldn't fight you back. Now you can't even beat her ass. What's going on, sis? I mean, this girl Emma, y'all. Don't talk shit if you look like shit. I'm sorry. That was so mean. Oh my god. I can't believe I said that. That was so mean. But y'all, Emma's got so much confidence to be looking like that. Baby girl. That confessional of hers, y'all, with them little pigtails that she got and the makeup. I mean, Zeus must really not like her. She looks a fucking mess. I literally thought that was a dude with a wig on and some bad makeup. I swear. I'm not even trying to be mean, but if you come in with all this energy that you've come in with, sis, Emma, let me give you a little advice. If you come in with the way you've come in to this show, expect it all. Okay? Brrr, brrr, expect it all, baby. Brrr, brrr, it's coming. It's coming. And here's the thing, we may not like Scotty, but we're used to Scotty. We know Scotty. Okay? We can talk shit about Scotty, Quagmire, but you can't. We don't know you. You don't go here, sis. You're weak. Now, let's go to this last scene, which is Biggie, Anna, and Tasiki. They're outside smoking with Diamond the Body. I noticed Anna Mac got veneers. Did y'all notice that? Anna Mac's smile looks very different. Her teeth look really fake. That's how I noticed that she had them. Now, Anna brings up Biggie not defending herself, okay? We're back on this topic of Biggie not defending herself. Anna says, I'm the one that's been here for you. I take up for you. You don't take up for me. Blase, blase, blah. Tasiki says, in her confessional that you can be the type that doesn't want to fight. Just don't be the type to run your mouth or trigger folks. And what Tasiki is pretty much saying is, yeah, Biggie, you don't have to fight, but stop jumping in other people's fights. Stop sneaking people when somebody's in a vulnerable position and they're fighting. When you see somebody getting plowed and someone's on top of somebody, don't go over there and kick them. Stop doing all that, because then when it's your time to fight, when it's your time when they want to get their lick back, you tuck your pussy balls between your legs and you run. And then you wonder why you're being pressed the way that you are. Now, Anna starts crying. She gets emotional because she's so upset that Biggie does not have her back, because we all know that Anna needs a bodyguard. Anna needs a bodyguard, and let's face it, Tasiki's not going to fight for her because they're not all real friends. They're all co-workers. Anna knows that Tasiki's not going to fight for her, so she needs Biggie. She needs that backup, and Biggie's not willing to do it, okay? Biggie's not going to do it, my love. And Biggie says, she says, I'm going through a lot. Anna says that Biggie lost her grandmother, that Biggie's grandmother passed away, and we also learned that Biggie's boyfriend passed away too when Baddies Caribbean wrapped up and finished filming. So I didn't know that, but condolences to Biggie. I hate that that's happened to her. I mean, maybe that does explain her behavior, but listen, no, it doesn't, because before all that happened to Biggie, she was always a pussy. She was always a punk. Biggie's never wanted to fight. So regardless of what's going on in her life, and I'm trying to give her grace, condolences to her, because losing someone is always awful. But I do feel like, Biggie, you were always a pussy. You were always a punk. Does anybody want to disagree with me on that? Now we see, as they're talking about all this, Pretty P and Jasmine Renee, they walk outside while they're all talking, and they say, what y'all talking about? So they bring them in the fold. They're all talking, and Biggie starts going off. I think it's like a lot of pressure on her, on top of dealing with her losing her, mother? Who was it that she lost? On top of her losing her grandmother and losing her boyfriend, now she's on this show and everybody's on top of her. So she kind of explodes, and she says, yeah, I lost my grandmother. I lost my dude. What the fuck do y'all want from me? She says she's not in the space to be fighting and doing all this shit. And this is the scene where we see her break down. We saw in the trailer where she says, I've got half of a heart, bro. I'm crying with half my heart on the floor right now, bro. And listen, I feel bad for Biggie. I do. It does kind of feel like, Biggie, that you're using this in a way. I'm not saying you're not going through a lot. I truly believe you're going through a lot, Biggie. But coming on Baddies, my love, that you've got to fight. You know what comes with the territory. So I just want you to stop being so vanilla. Stop being brand new and acting like, you have a job to do. You're contracted. You're getting paid. You have to show up and you have to fight. It's what it is. Now, Jayla's talking to Roelly, Ivory, and Akbar. And Jayla starts talking about how she's letting Akbar and Roelly know about this whole situation with her and Big Lex. And she's like, Big Lex does not like me. Big Lex has an issue with me because she feels like I'm a bully. And Akbar says, well, let's go get Big Lex. Let's go get her. So Akbar decides to be a little messy. She goes and gets Big Lex. Big Lex comes in and they're like, what's your issue with Jayla? And Big Lex says, look, Jayla, I feel like you're a bully. Big Lex says everything that we talked about last season. I don't know if Big Lex was watching the Damien After Dark channel last season, but she says a lot of what we and the fans said, that Jayla came off as a bully last season. She kept pressing Biggie over and over and over again when she knew Biggie didn't want to fight. And she knew Biggie couldn't fight. She kept pressing Gretchen over and over again and fighting Gretchen when she knew Gretchen couldn't fight worth a fuck, even though some of those ass whoopings were warranted towards Gretchen. But it just always seemed like Jayla targeted girls that couldn't fight or were smaller, skinnier, or the same stature as her. And that's what Big Lex is referring to. She's like, you're a bully. Fight somebody like me, right? Because we all know Jayla's not about that life. Jayla can pretend she's about that life, but she ain't about that life. Now, Jayla and Lex, they square up. They fight it out, right? Well, I wouldn't call that a fight. Would y'all call that a fight? Because I felt like I was in the Matrix. Watching them fight, I felt like I was in the Matrix because Lex, she's got the like she knows how to throw punches. The punches were punching, the licks were licking, and the blows were blowing, but they weren't connecting. And I'm like, Roelly, it looked like they were. It looked like, and it sounded like they were playing patty cakes. Just a fast version of patty cakes. Like nothing was landing. I'm like, what is happening right now? What is happening? Now after the fight's over, Jayla is running her mouth talking about you need to have respect for me. You need to do this, blase, blase, blah. And out of nowhere, Ivory decides to run up on Lex. Now, Lex was quick with it. Lex was quick with it because no sooner than Ivory did it, baby Lex got in formation. Ba-da-da-da. Okay? Now, for those that don't know Ivory, and for those that haven't watched Now That's TV, this is typical Ivory behavior. Ivory jumps in fights that do not involve her all the time. Ivory cannot like you, and she can see you fighting somebody else, and she'll jump in that fight and attack you. Ivory's just that kind of girl. She fights very, very dirty, and we're just now getting a small taste of it, okay? But I feel like she's going to get a run for her money because we saw the sneak peek of next week, and Lex is keeping up with her. Lex is not one of them, okay? Don't let the pretty motherfucking face fool you with Lex, baby. I'm a Lex fan, okay? And until she proves me otherwise, I don't like that she's friends with Lord Farquaad, but I'm a Lex fan. I'm looking forward to seeing more of her, and I hope she stomps Ivory's ass next week. Now, speaking of next week, we'll be back right here next week recapping next week's episode, and we'll be talking about it. Did Lex end up whooping Ivory's ass or not? We'll have to see when next week's episode plays out. So get in the comment section. Leave me all your thoughts and opinions on this week's episode. I would love to hear from you. Click that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Press the thumbs up button and like this video. If you don't do anything else while you're here, click that thumbs up button, please. That helps me get in the algorithm. That helps YouTube promote our videos, okay? So I really, really appreciate that. Now, if you want to be so gracious and leave a donation to help us grow and sustain this channel, in the description box below will be some ways that you can donate. All right. Thank you guys so much for the support, the love, liking this video, commenting, subscribing, donating, all that. It never goes unnoticed. And I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I want to say thank you in case I don't say thank you enough. Okay? I love you. And we will see you next time on Damien After Dark. See ya.